Share screen. Okay. Share screen. Okay. It's still doing that. Why is that? Okay. Okay.
Did you just end it? Because it just ended.
Yes, and now there's a new one.
Okay, let me see if there's a new one.
So welcome to Tea TurtleStitch Too, to those who are joining us on Zoom. This is week 3, and we're doing polys and squirals and spirals. Oh my. So we're going to wait for like 1 or 2 more minutes. If you haven't, open up TurtleStitch and sign in. Okay, we've got all okay, Elaine? Okay. So our turtle stitch joke of the day. How does a turtle stitch turtle from one design communicate with a turtle stitch turtle from another design? By shell phone, of course. Silly jokes. Okay, so we're going to reprise from last week. Will from the England asked me to print out his design. The red framed one is Will's, and the gold framed one is a design from Cynthia and I playing with his code. When you send us code, we often can't resist playing with it. So let's see. Basically, what we did to play with it is we changed, this is Will's code, and we changed the repeat from 10 to 6 to get the other one. So to get the one on the right that's gold that has the little gold turtle on it, we changed the repeat from 10 to 6. So we thought that was kind of cool. Oh, Elizabeth, is Elizabeth here? No. Is Cam here? Visaji?
Yes.
Yes, I am, yes.
Ah, okay. We thought we liked your code. We saw it on the new, and we thought maybe you'd be willing to share it with us.
We like
Again,
the changes in the script.
okay. The one that I was busy with earlier on.
The
I'm
awesome,
guessing.
I think it's awesomeness or something.
Okay, I must just see which one is that. Do you want me to share my screen, I
Yes,
guess, right?
share your screen and show us.
Okay, let me just quickly find it quickly because I got like many screens open.
You sound like Cynthia. She always has many screens open. I'm going to open my chat here. I have it. Okay. Hi, Sophia. Emma, Sonia, Amanda. Hi, Walter. Bela.
Edda.
Edda.
Hi, Edda.
Leslie, nice to see you. Did you find it, Cameron?
I'm going to open. You say it's the awesomeness one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm opening it now quickly. Oh, the Be Awesome. I see that one.
while we're waiting, would anybody, after we finish the intro, would anybody be willing to be the robot? We're going to reconstruct the polygon and then start to edit it. Put it in the chat if you're willing. Oh, Bela, excellent. Is that how you pronounce your name, Bela?
Yes.
Good. Okay, Bela will be our robot, Cynthia.
It says host disabled participant sharing.
Oh, yes. Susan
Okay.
forgot to-
Oh, I didn't do it. Okay, just a second. Wait. Stop share. Okay. Share screen. Of course, you didn't remind me, Cynthia.
Sorry.
All participants. Okay, go ahead. You should be able to do it now.
Okay. I think it's that one.
Okay.
Are you seeing that?
Yes, this is it.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yes.
Oh, I like it.
You see, he got one is too long, will get clamped. And you know why?
Is that because of the size is over 10?
No, well, that's a reason, but the real reason is you didn't choose an embroidery stitch. You didn't click reset running stitch.
Oh, I see
You
there at the
didn't
top.
choose an embroidery stitch.
Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead and click on reset and then redo your code and there'll be no clamps.
Rerun the script.
There we go.
Yes. And now click on zoom to fit. Do a reset view. Oh yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Well, that's nice. Thank you. It's
Pleasure.
nice to see people modify what we were doing.
Yeah,
Okay,
I like it having the letters make a pattern in the middle. You use the letter B.
We did too.
Oh, we did
Correct.
too? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, Sophia, what do you want? Do you have a question?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you great.
Okay, can you do me if it doesn't take too long, in his code, could you maybe say step by step what each thing does? Because that's where I got lost last time.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. Do you want to share again, Cameron?
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
So for example, I mean, you don't have to do the reset or the running stitch, but if
Would
you'll go
you
back,
make it go up to make it the text larger?
Go
Go-
to the little wheel and
Yeah.
yep, that's the one. Go there, click on it, Cameron, and go to Zoom blocks. It's the second one.
Up on
the
top,
top.
yeah.
Mhm.
And
And
change
now
that.
make that 1.5. And say okay.
Is
So
that
you
okay?
can see it makes it big. It makes your blocks bigger. So it's
For
easy.
visual, for an audience, it's good. For you,
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
like if you could say, what does set spoke words mean? Like what's
Well,
that going to do?
Are you going to do it, Susan?
No, you can do it, Cynthia.
Okay. Well, spoke words is a name that we invented.
Right.
It stands for what we want to print out.
Okay.
And so the words we chose were be awesomeness.
Okay.
Okay. And so the next one is number of spokes. We want 12 of these going around in a circle.
Okay.
The radius is the inner radius of the inner circle, and we made that to be 20.
Okay.
Could be some other number, but that's what was chosen. And spoke direction has to do with making the spoke perpendicular to the arc.
So
see-
perpendicular to that, to the radius, or perpendicular to,
To the circle, to the inner circle.
okay, thank you.
And those are made by arc. Well, I think of them as pieces of arc, okay?
Okay.
So 90, well, you could try other numbers, but 90, it's like, in a right angle, it's 90 degrees. You know that, don't you?
Right.
So that's why we chose 90,
Okay.
because it makes lines perpendicular to one another.
Okay.
Okay. And the spoke size, it could be any size. We chose 200.
And 200, when you say spoke size, 200 is how many little steps the turtle's taking? Is that correct?
Yeah, sort of. Yes.
So it's moving, the length is 200 of the spoke,
Yeah.
whatever 200 stands for.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And yes. So it's 200 steps. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're going to repeat 12 times this spoke. What we have here in the script is code to make the spokes,
Okay.
to make a spoke.
So
And
the repeat number of spokes is the orange block that says set number of spokes. Is that correct?
that's where the number of spokes is chosen.
Okay.
And now we're using that choice, which is 12.
Okay, great.
Okay. If this were the only time we were going to do it, we could stick 12 in the repeat.
Okay.
Okay. But number of spokes lets us be flexible.
Great.
Okay. So we're going to make an arc with the radius we chose, which is 20. And one piece of the circle, a 12th of the circle, okay? And
Okay.
so the number of degrees for that is 30.
Okay, great.
And now we're going to,
Because the degrees is 360 by the number of spokes, which is 12. Does that
yes,
help?
you have to be playing around a
Okay,
bit.
cool. Okay.
And I don't know what you do outside of this class, but playing around with arcs of different sizes to make a whole circle
Okay, great.
is what this is about. And now we have to, now that we made the arc, we have to get the spoke. And we want it to be perpendicular. So we're going to turn the turtle. The turtle is going in a right.
Yeah, I get it.
And we're going to turn it left. So it,
Okay. So it's going to go counterclockwise every time it makes a spoke, right?
well, that
Exactly.
yes, think of it as left.
Okay, cool.
It makes it easier rather, I can't control counterclockwise and clockwise.
Okay.
But turn right and turn left
Okay.
is how I interpret those.
Okay. Now, the thing I'm not seeing, which maybe, I'm so sorry. to take
But let me just finish. So
Okay.
you're going to move the spoke size, and then you're going to move back the spoke size.
Okay, that's what I was looking for. From before, we did it like 100 steps and then negative 100 steps, right?
That's what's happening here.
Okay, great.
Move 0 minus spoke words makes it a negative number.
Okay, awesome.
And then we want to move back, and the text length gives us the length of the words in spoke words.
Okay.
And so we move backwards. It's the same thing. Subtracting all that from 0 makes it a negative number.
Okay, so after we turn the spoke direction and it makes another spoke, it goes out and it comes in to make that spoke. Then pen up is just so that maybe you could just explain pen up, pen down just real quick.
Gosh, what have you been doing?
I'm
You
sorry.
You haven't played at all by
I
yourself.
have played. However, I did not understand.
Pen up is invoking the jump stitch.
Okay, yes. Okay, I understand that.
And
What I'm
pen,
trying to
and
understand-
pen down says, I've had enough of this jump stitch.
Awesome. Thank you for clarifying that. I'm coming from turtle. I've been doing turtle art, before I started Turtle Stitch. So I'm familiar with most of these things. It's just new language that I just need clarified. So thank you for clarifying all that.
And you know
Well,
what,
pen up and
Sophia?
pen
You're
down.
not the only one.
Excuse me, pen up and pen down exist in turtle art.
Yes, I know. So I was just trying to get the relation between that, pen up in turtle art and pen up in
Okay, well, you missed that. We went over that in the first.
Yes, which is why I'm asking, because it went a little too fast for me. Thank you so much.
But it
Yes.
was also, excuse me, it's also in the documentation.
Yes, I understand. Thank you.
Sophia, and
Uh-huh.
I'm going to interrupt now for just a second, Cynthia. You're not the only one. This is a lot of stuff to ingest, and 2 other people asked if we could do this at the end of every code. So what you did not only benefited you, but benefited others. So
Thank
you're
you. And
not alone.
I know this takes a lot of time, but I am a teacher as well. So I know that if a student doesn't get it the first time, they're not going to get it, and they're going to peter out and say, forget it. So thank you very much for explaining it. I really appreciate
You're
it.
very wonderful. Now, Cynthia, Walter, Etta wants to share.
Fabulous.
So Walter, you want to share? Yeah, there you go. Oh my goodness.
Oh, this one is great.
Right, so what Etta did, you want to explain that you did 2 words? No, you don't want to explain it, you want me to explain it, all right. So she basically, instead of doing 1 word because it was too long, she broke it up into 2 words. So she's doing 2 spokes inside the repeat instead of 1 spoke inside the repeat. So the first spoke does I love sage, and then the second spoke says the second word, which is Ann Junie. So those are her 2 cats.
Could you make the stage bigger, slide it over a little? No, up on top. Yeah, there. Slide that. Yeah. Not too big, but
Yeah.
And then click on reset view and zoom to fit. Ooh, what happened?
All right.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah.
You did that.
Yeah.
Click on zoom.
Zoom to fit.
Well, I don't know. Click on reset and then zoom to fit. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, the zoom to fit isn't working really well.
Well,
Just-
now you have to hit those. You see the plus and minus things there by
Oh, yeah.
reset view. I don't know. Yeah, that's a little buggy.
Yeah.
But that looks really nice. And now that needs explanation. Sophia, this one is complicated.
Yeah, so let me see if I can move this thing over.
And
So-
you're also go up to the Susan, tell him how to make it bigger.
go to the
You want me to make
the
the
turtle.
code bigger?
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
Go to the second one, zoom
Yep.
blocks, and make it 1.75.
Okay,
7.5. Ooh.
it was 1.5, but it was,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
so basically, since we're doing 2 spokes per rotation in the repeat, we could have done this a couple of different ways with the math, but we decided we'd just do 6 double spokes instead of 12 regular spokes, individual spokes. And then the same, the radius, spoke direction, that's all the same, spoke size the same, but now there's 2 words, there's words and words too. And then we're doing inside the repeat, we're doing the first spoke, and then we do the second spoke.
Wait a minute. Let's see. How do you
So normally it would end.
could you yeah, if you could you pull that out of repeat?
Yeah.
The whole thing out and then split it up.
Yep.
So, thank you.
All right. So now, we have.
That's it. Yeah.
So if we just did this one,
Yeah.
we'd only get the first word.
Yeah, but
yeah,
okay.
I'll just show you.
Oh, okay.
And we only get half of them. But if we do this with it, then we're going to get a second pattern at the same time. So we just basically doubled up in the middle inside the repeat, so we get both words.
That's cool.
Does anybody follow that? You really have to try it yourself, I think.
Yeah.
And I would pull it out and do it slightly differently, if you don't mind.
No,
If you
not at all.
pull it out again, please.
Yep.
Both of them. And do one and then do a reset.
Okay.
Do a reset. And now click on the first arc. Yep, click. And now click on the second. Okay, see that? And then click on the first again. And then the second. Okay, so I'm feeling more comfortable with analyzing what you've done. Yeah.
And I can mix it up.
What Cynthia is doing right now is a really great approach to troubleshooting. If something isn't doing it right, take things out and just start and click on different parts of it.
But
So you
even
can
when
really
it's doing it right, for me to understand in the debugging process, I have to take it apart. And
Mhm.
this lent itself beautifully to taking it apart.
Absolutely.
We could take it further apart. Sophia, this is really, I think, helpful for students to do. For a example, I could separate drop the pen up. Walter, you see where I'm saying? Do arc, turn, draw, text, and then draw. Yeah, pull. So I can see. If now do a reset and then run that and now run this. The pen up. Yeah. See how that helps? And you can see that with pen up, this red line gets drawn. And that's the stuff to cut away.
Okay.
Jump
This
stitches.
this is what I meant by playing around. And if you've never done it like this, it's confusing. You have to break, I think, for me, I have to break things up like this in manageable parts.
Yes.
And Etta arranged it so that it is manageable for me.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
not that I could do it on my own, but at least if I wanted to do something like this, I could look at this code and modify it. Now I understand. Not that I can reproduce. Do you, do you
So
get
I have a question for you, Etta. Who is Sage and who is Junie?
Say it again.
My cats.
Your cats. I thought they might be your pets. Oh, that's wonderful. So you love your cats. That's wonderful.
I love what you've done here. Thank you. Now, if we wanted to add more differences, like 3 lines, I know how to do it now. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna share again because I have one more thing to share from last week. Okay, here we go.
And let me say again to Sophia, please interrupt if I go too fast.
Okay, thanks. I'll be that guinea pig. I'm okay with it.
Good. I might get annoyed, but that's okay.
It's okay. You guys are at a different level than I am right now.
No,
so-
but we teach people, and teaching people, you know, I know that without feedback in this situation, I go too fast.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Cynthia, that was really, really helpful for me as well. I now like are really grasping it. So just going through the code, like after it's kind of done, would be awesome.
How to pull it apart. Like that's what I do in turtle art. I pull it apart.
Yep, me too.
Okay?
And that's how I build it too. I build it piece by piece. I don't try and write the whole code. I just take like one piece, get that going on right, then add the next one.
And it kind of helped me just to draw it out. I know that's old school, but like
that's
physically
so
drawing that with a pencil, the line that I want.
absolutely important.
Yeah.
Thank you. Say it again. Usually when we do this, we ask people to pull out pencil and paper. It's too difficult to keep the image in mind without putting something on paper that
Yeah.
you can refer to.
Yes. Okay, so Andrew from Australia, he's never used a sewing machine or a digital embroidery machine. And so I offered to work with him this week over Zoom to do that. But he, like many of my students, he went and searched up how-to videos, and he found these two to be helpful. And what he needed to know how to do is usually when you buy a digital embroidery machine, it comes with two different kinds of attachments to it. And one of them is for sewing and one of them is for digital embroidery. And often when you take it out of the package, it has the sewing attachment on. So how do you change your machine from sewing to digital embroidery? And anyway, he liked this dude. You can see he covered, if you watch it, he covered his embroidery machine with stickers, and an inordinate number of stickers. And then he also struggled because he'd never threaded an embroidery machine. So he found another YouTube that was helpful, so he could start and stop the YouTube video. So you all have links to these slides, and so if you want to and need to, you can use these videos that he recommended. Oh, all right, Cynthia. Okay, Bela, share your screen because you're going to be Cynthia's.
You didn't show his design. Oh, you don't have that on a slide? Oh, I'm sorry. I got confused. I'm confused. Never mind. What are we doing?
We're doing polygons, and Sue is going to share. Not Sue. Bela is going to share her screen.
Oh, Bela. Okay.
Yes.
First of all, I wish could you make the scripting area a little smaller?
Yep.
Good. Just because no, just a little. Fine. The first thing I always pull out is from Control Reset. and put it up on top out of the way. And then I go to embroidery because I don't like that little error message, and I pull out running stitch and I attach it to reset. Now, I like the rest of it to be free because I change things or I add a different embroidery stitch or something. So the next thing with the polygon is I know that I need a repeat. So I go back to control and I scroll down till I find the repeat. Okay, and I don't attach it because I want, I like, you could attach it. And maybe at the end I attach, but I like being able to play with it. And I know that for a polygon, we're going to move a number of steps for a side, and we're going to turn a number of degrees for an angle. So pull out, turn. Okay. And in fact, one of the other things I do is I go, because I don't want to do, I want some sort of math that's easy to do. I go to operators and I pull out the divide. Now here's why. I put 360. I know that a whole circle is 360 degrees. And if I want to make like a square, it's going to, a square has equal sides, equal angles, and they're all perpendicular to one another. So I know it's 90 degrees, but I like to see what happens when I divide 360 by 4. So put 4 there. And now where the divide sign is, that green part, would you click on it? So it's 90. It's doing the arithmetic for me. And I stick that in turn. Drag it there. Very good. So I want to repeat it 4 times. And let's make it move more than 10 steps. Bela, you have a choice. Should I leave it up to you? Or should
I'll put in 200.
Fine. So the first thing I do is click on reset. Do you see how the turtle comes back home? And now I click on repeat. Beautiful. So square is a polygon. And I think we made a square procedure, but let's do it again. Okay. Put your cursor, mouse, anywhere on the scripting area and hold the right button down. Hold the button down, the right, yeah. And see at the bottom, it says make a block. Okay, so here we are making a block. And this gives us a choice of where to store the block we're making. So once we make it, where do we find it? And we could find it in any of these palette areas. I use motion, but you can use whatever. Okay, and then I give it a name like square or foo or blah, blah. But as Susan says, it's nice to give things meaning. So when I try playing, now say okay. And what pops up is a block editor. Now, we could go to where repeat is, hold the mouse button down. No, go back, please, and listen to me. I didn't say drag. He said, hold the mouse button down.
Right click.
The right
Right.
button. The right button.
Yep, there you go.
And see where it says duplicate? Duplicate. And drag that into the block editor. Excellent. Now, the reason I do that is I might want to still fool around with what's in the scripting area. So you could make this block editor a little bigger by, yeah. Okay. We want to be able to make any size square. So square needs an input. There's a plus sign beside the E. Click on it. And up comes a little window which says you can create an input name. And I choose size, but you could choose whatever is good for you. And then say okay. And now there's the input. You can drag size to move. Okay. Now, before we end, you've done this before. We're going to label size. So when you, well,
And we have a question.
good.
Well, actually, two questions. Sue wanted to know if it's size or side.
Well, the thing is, you can choose it. It's
Oh.
up to you. I use size for the move and sides for the number of sides in the polygon. Okay, but you can use, these are names that make me comfortable. You have to find names that make you comfortable. Is that fair? Like sometimes number of sides is a better name than just sides. Okay, and sometimes instead of size, length is a better name. I like the other two just because they're short and I've been using them for a while, so I'm comfortable. There's another question about if you did blah, blah, can you do blah, blah? Let's say okay. Here. Now, where is it? We
Oh,
go
no.
to the palette section and click on motion, and you have to scroll down. The ones you make are at the bottom. So keep scrolling. You have to scroll inside. Yeah, there it is. Pull it out, drag it out. Okay, I'm not satisfied with this, so I'm going to edit it. Put your cursor on it and hold the right mouse button down. And then choose edit at the bottom of the menu. Okay, so what I want to do now is show you that you can label. Click on that plus sign. And you see, I want a title text. And I'm going to say here, I could say length, which if I wanted to. If you like that name, and then say okay.
Oh.
And what did I do wrong now? Say okay. Do you see how now this has changed? So it says square length and then waits for a value to be typed in. You may not like that name. So you could change it back to size if you want. So then go and edit. Edit. Yep. And now click, no, not there. Click, say cancel. Click on the word itself. Click on length. And now you can change that word. You can erase it and put size. Okay? And now say okay. If you, oh yeah, yeah, okay. Okay, so there, let's try it. Would you click on square, please? No, just click on square.
Oh,
Nice. Change the input value. Okay. So we've made a square. A square is, would you edit square? Okay, move it to the side a little bit. Oh, well, all right, move it. Because I want, no. Move the block editor over. Yeah. Yeah, good. Good. Not too far. Okay. So, in fact, I had you leave repeat 4, move, turn on the scripting area. We want to make a triangle. How many sides to a triangle?
3.
Would you say repeat 3? Not in the square, just close it up. I'm sorry. I just wanted that as a model, but here we have it, 3, and turn 360 divided by 3. And now click on it.
Should I reset first?
yes. Mhm, yes,
Up to you. How's that? Well, now click on square side. Click on square. Change the size to 200 of square, or move, or change the size. Yeah, click. Oh, yeah. Don't erase. Oh, well, okay, now click. Nice. That's my envelope.
it is. I was thinking the same thing, Cynthia.
Okay. Well, how about making a pentagon? How would we change the repeat to make a pentagon?
5.
How many sides in a pentagon? 25. Is that right? Well, change. Okay, would you, Bela, you're not being a good robot.
Sorry.
But what you've done is interesting. Would you put your cursor on the repeat 3, please? Hold the mouse button down. Duplicate. Drag that thing over. Yep. Now you've got, she didn't want to change repeat 3. Now you can change this one to 5. And where else? 5. Okay. Reset this time. Okay, let's make it smaller. Okay, make it smaller and don't click reset. Ooh, ain't that strange? Now, how about what can we do? Let's rotate the turtle. How much?
Rotate it where?
Where it is, let's rotate it. A rotation means it stays in the same position, but its heading or its direction changes. So,
So you want a point in direction or a turn?
oh, I don't want point in direction. I want turn.
Okay.
And now, one of the things I could do, this is crazy. I could take out, do you think I should do a crazy thing or not? Go to operators and pull out 2 divides. Stick one inside the other.
First or second?
Oh, doesn't matter, come out to the same.
Okay.
So we want, oh yeah, it will matter. So
Yeah.
let's put the, let's do it separately. Okay, would you pull them out? Put 360 divided by 5. And put that inside the other divide
First or second position?
first. And divide that by 2. Now stick that in this turn 15. Yeah. And then connect that to repeat 5 at the bottom of repeat 5.
Outside, correct?
Yes, at the bottom of, yes. Reset. Click again on repeat 5. Again, 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 again.
Nice.
Isn't that nice? So how many clicks did you make here?
Oh, I don't know.
Can't remember.
I lost count.
Me too.
You want me to do it again and count?
Yeah.
All right. 1,
Or
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
right. Right. And so you could put a repeat around that. Pull out a repeat.
Because you get tired of clicking. I get
Oh,
tired.
yes.
Of clicking.
And then that's it. Reset.
Could you show how you did the 360 divided by 5 divided by 2 again?
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy to
So-
do that?
Here,
Huh? Well, let me tell you something. 360 divided by 5 is 72. 72 is one of my favorite degrees, okay? And half of 72 is 36. And 10 times 36 is 360.
So Bela put 360 divided by 5 in the first one. Somebody
Right.
wanted to know, they wanted to
So
know
it's-
how to do this
In-
again.
Oh, yeah.
360 divided by 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now
And
I want to
since
divide
that's
that
what-
by 2.
And
I
Now
wanted
you're
to-
going to move that into the first position on the
Yeah.
second divide.
and
then
it
you're
makes a
gonna put a 2.
difference
Or I
because
could do
division
I
always makes a difference.
could do arithmetic. But I like doing it this way. And I could say, that's 360 divided by 10. But I like having to, it stretches out, but I like it. Do you dislike it? Now, you might find, well, let's just leave that. let's go back to making a polygon. Is that okay?
Did I toss this?
Yeah, yeah.
You can leave, it doesn't matter what you do with it. Susan knows I'm messy, so I leave it around in case I need it again. But we're going to go back to making, we know what the square is like, so let's do a polygon. Click on the scripting area, so we get a menu.
Right click. Make a block.
And again, I choose motion. You could choose like other or something, doesn't matter.
Can I
And-
just ask one question before we continue? When-
Yes.
When
You
we
can ask
did-
2 questions.
thanks. When we did the triangle, you did 360 divided by 3.
Yes.
How did you get the 360? Because unless it goes around twice. Because
360 is a whole circle.
right, but it's a triangle. A triangle has 180, right?
No,
So how are we doing
you're
that?
thinking about internal angles. Internal angles add up to maybe 180, 3 times 60. External angles are what the turtle turns. And that's something that people forget.
Okay.
And that's why we starting out with a square is a little tricky because 90 is internal and 90 is external.
Okay.
You follow that?
Yeah. Okay.
With a triangle. Now let's, should we play with that for a second before we do this? Would that help?
I think it might.
Okay, so would you cancel this? Do a reset.
Sure.
Okay, pull out a move and pull out a turn
Okay. There's a move.
and a turn.
There's a turn.
Okay, don't connect them
Okay.
yet because we're going to play for a second. Move, do a reset again.
Oh yeah, because I clicked on the turn.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, and now let's change the move size so we can see it, like to 100.
Okay.
Okay, move 100. Click. Okay. Now we want to make a triangle, and the turtle turns an external angle.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to turn. We know we're going to make 3 of these turns because it's a triangle.
Right.
So the first turn, and we're going to divide 360 then by 3. Why don't you turn, let's just play with this for a second. You like turn, put in turn, instead of 15, put 60, because that's the number you're used to, right? With a triangle.
I mean, if you're doing equilateral, yeah.
We're doing equilateral everything
Right.
when we
Right.
do polygons here. Okay. So click on turn. Oh, okay. You click twice. You're going 3
Okay. I didn't
times.
realize. Hold on.
Okay, go back.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, you did.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Would you go back?
Okay.
Oh,
all
go
the
back.
photos. Let's
You're-
go back.
She did it twice again.
No, yeah, she's going too fast. Move 100. Click. Turn 60. Move 100. 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 Turn 60. Now that turtle is back where it started. And you had to, when it turned 60 degrees, you had to click 6 times.
Right.
Okay. So 60 wasn't enough. The internal angle here is what we want to turn on the extra. So move, again, click on move 100. Click on move 60. Are you having a problem?
No, it moved.
Move, oh, okay. Click 60 again. Click on turn 60 again. Now move 100. Turn 60. Turn 60 again. Move 100. Turn 60. Oh. Yeah. So it came back to, so there's an equal-sided, equilateral, equal-angled triangle. Does
Right.
that help you understand that the turtle is turning external
Yeah.
angle?
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So now let's,
Go back to Polygon.
okay, where are we? Did we do anything with the polygon?
Nope.
Scroll down with move. We didn't, okay. So let's motion, click on motion for me. Do you see how the color coding works? Command turns blue. I forgot to point that out. And let's call it, I call it polygon. It's really a simple polygon. At our next meeting, we're going to do star polygons, and the difference between this simple polygon and a star polygon is with simple polygons, the sides do not cross. And with a star polygon, they have to cross. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so say okay. Now, polygon needs, actually, it needs 2 inputs. It needs the size of the so click on the plus sign. Use the word size. It's my favorite at the moment. And say okay. And then it needs to know the number of sides. So click there. And you could say number of sides or just sides. It really depends on, okay. Okay. And now drag in the copy repeat 3. Do you see where that is? Duplicate it rather. Duplicate, drag that in. Make the editor bigger. Yep. Okay. Not too big. Put sides where repeat for the input to repeat. Put sides as the divisor in turn 360.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. And now put size where move is. Now that we should try it out. So let's try it. Say okay. Go to the bottom of the motion palette and put in 2 inputs. Do you know which is which? Of course not. because.
Yeah, the first one is how big it is.
Okay, so. Ooh, okay, and how many sides? Okay,
Should I
Reset.
reset?
yep, reset. So that's a hexagon, folks. Okay, so let's edit this so you don't have to remember what those inputs are.
Over
The
here?
plus sign before size, click on it and type connect. Yeah, sorry. Title text. Okay. Yeah, nice. And do the same thing here. Title text. Excellent.
Okay.
And now say okay. And you see how it changed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So click on that. Don't erase. Just click. Let's see what happens. Whoa, it's getting bigger. Okay. I would reset the view underneath the stage. Reset. Oh, you erased.
Oh, I thought I'm sorry. I
It's okay. Who
misunderstood.
cares? It's okay. Did everybody follow that? Has everybody got that in their workspace?
No,
I'll do it again.
too fast from Sue and Leslie. Thank you. They thank
Okay.
you. I thank you.
Okay. Would you should we delete this and do it all over again, or should we just show? What do you want us to do?
Oh boy.
Just
Oh,
show
just
the
show the
block.
block. Okay, so edit polygon. Go to put your cursor on the
Yep.
polygon block, which is in the scripting area, and say edit. And what is here is the name of the block that we're creating, which is polygon. The name of its first input, and first a title for the input, and then a name for the input. And the same thing for the second one, a title for it and a name for it. And now we use it. Size is easy, it goes to move. Sides. Yes, I think those aren't good names. They sound too much alike. We know that we're going to repeat the number of sides. Okay, so that goes there. The turn is what we've done before, which is it's a simple polygon. So it's the 360, it's divisible into 360. Okay.
Okay, Leslie, how you get the sides is you click on the plus sign next to the orange size.
Please, Bela, let's erase sides. Go up to sides. No, not that one. No, sides, the orange one. And just delete it. Thank you. And let's delete it and click on sides and delete that. Excellent. So now Polygon won't run. Should we try running it and see what it does? Click on Polygon. So we get this awful error message. So just click anywhere and it'll go away. Thank you. And see how it's in red, in bold and in red. Just click on it and the red will go away. So we have to edit it. So go up there and edit. And there's a plus sign after size, which lets us add another input. And we're calling it sides. What oh shit. Excuse me.
Input.
I would you click on the plus sign and type the word sides, S-I-D-E-S, and say, okay, it's the input name. Okay, fine, say okay. So we can run with this, but it doesn't, you're going too fast for me, but go ahead, put in a value. Go ahead, put in a value. Put 3 in, just 3. Okay, or whatever. And it doesn't matter what, and click on it. Okay, nice. But I can't remember why you put 3 there and how it works. So edit polygon. Now click on the plus sign before sides. Put the name you want and click on title text. And now say okay. And now say okay again. And now change 100 to 95. And click on poly. Yeah. Okay, so it made of one almost the same size. Is that okay? Do you understand that? Hello?
Any other questions out there? Did you get it, your question answered, Sophia? Got it. Okay, Sue's got it. Good. All right.
So you guys are supposed to be tinkering with all this. And also, what I want you to do is go to embroidery. Click on embroidery, and there are various stitches. Pull out cross stitch. And you can attach it to running stitch if you want. What happens is it's the last block that gets executed that has, I'm telling you, I can't talk. Click on repeat.
This?
On repeat, click on repeat.
The repeat 10 or the repeat 3?
Click on repeat. I'm sorry, reset.
Okay.
Sorry.
There you
I'm
go.
sorry.
That's okay.
And now click on, I don't care.
Polygon.
Click on polygon.
Oh, that's cool.
Now you can change the, we like to use cross stitch 5 by 5. So go ahead and show people you can change the values to get different effects too. Okay, so now click on reset and click on polygon again. So you see the cross stitches got smaller.
Right.
Your stage is magnified a little bit. Do a reset view.
1 sec.
Down at the yep, you got it.
There, that's more like what you're going to see.
And you can do zoom to fit and see if it works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
That's how I got into that trouble before.
Oh, okay. All right. So you can use your scroll wheel, to make it smaller. There you go.
Reset view worked.
Yeah, the
Yeah, but it's
reset
so
worked. The
small.
zoom didn't work.
Well, Zoom is, yeah, it's being affected by using the plus and minus.
Yeah,
It
this
did
is a
go.
recent problem. It didn't
So-
used to be a problem.
So now what we'd like you to do is play with these stitches. Zigzag and Z-stitch, satin stitch, they're all very interesting. And playing with the sizing of them, the width and the density is interesting too. So let's give you a few minutes to do that.
What does 5 by 5 mean in the cross stitch?
Try it.
No, I'm saying we did it right now, but what does it, what's
What
the,
does it mean?
what does it mean?
Okay, it does, it makes the, it's the size of the hatch. So you could make instead of having an X that's a square, you could try, you could make it wider, skinnier and taller by changing one of them, and the other one changes the size of the bottom. So I guess they're changing, if you think of an X, a cross stitch as a little
Well,
square,
with the other
the
stitches,
horizontal.
with the other stitches, one is density and the other is width. And it's also true for this, that the first one is density. But I think playing with it makes it more, you know, I don't understand it and I don't care to understand it. I just use it.
Yeah,
But this,
yeah.
and I play around till I like it. Then I try it on my machine and then I alter it. So
Yeah, you got it, Bayla. See how it's taller than it is wider?
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know how to explain it, but it's the
taller,
width and the tallness, the height of
Okay,
it.
okay. And what is this center? What is that?
you have to see it. It's where how the stitch is drawn. If you change it so it's not center and draw a line of 100, you will see where the turtle is. No, just draw one line.
Okay.
I can't watch this. Well, why are you making a block?
I'm not.
Well, it's
I didn't
open.
mean, I didn't mean to.
Oh, okay. Reset and now move 100 steps. Well, now do it 20 steps so you can see, because you've got your screen all. Okay. Okay, now change it to center. Click on center. Okay, and now move 20. On this, you can't see the difference. On another stitch, you can. It's where the turtle is in relation to the stitching. And I
okay.
can't see the difference here. So
I don't see a difference.
no, so I can't help you.
Okay.
Maybe it looks like it's always center.
So give them some time to tinker and play
Yeah.
with it and come back with questions.
Or come back with answers.
Ah, yeah, that's right, Cynthia.
So everybody's tinkering.
Ah,
Now, this one shows you if you unclick center and now move. Well,
No, he still looks centered to me.
you
oh,
have
yeah.
to click on the X and make it green again on satin stitch.
No, she wanted to not center it, Susan.
Oh, not center it. Okay.
Yeah, but he still looks centered to me. So,
I can't help you.
okay.
I
Well,
have to do it
Sophia,
myself.
you can tell because it sort of starts at the bottom. Now, click on the center to center it again and do it. Okay, now do your move 20 steps. Oh, it does look the same.
He looks like he's in the same position.
It does.
Well, it could be a bug. I just,
Ah, I'll tell Andrea.
yeah. It used to look different,
Okay. I'll take your word for it. How's that?
but see, I don't care,
Okay.
basically.
Well, if it's supposed to look different than the two things, then you
Oh,
maybe like-
tatami. Oh, this one will blow your mind. Okay. So make this a little bit bigger so you can see what it's doing.
Okay, hold on.
Which is it?
She's working on the
I
tatami.
know that, but
Oh,
she
zoom to
makes
fit.
the
Oh,
stage bigger, or she makes
reset
the
view. Let's
stitch
see if you can
bigger.
reset view.
All
It
right.
looks a lot like, this one looks a lot like the
Satin stitch.
satin stitch. Do me a favor, click on reset and then click on polygon.
How long
You'll
are we
see.
doing this? This is not.
Oh my. Hold on. Way too big.
That'll show what the difference is.
Oh wow. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's doing, this is fun when if you're drawing like stick figures and you want them to have pants or whatever. Cynthia has a really beautiful one like this, but basically you can see it has many layers.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can make the width, you can try making the width to 50 and see what that looks like. Of the tatami stitch, yeah. Just see what it looks like. So this is why it's useful to oh, that actually is kind of cool.
Interesting.
That's why it's useful to play with these things to see what will happen. Do us. Oh yeah, you got it. I was just gonna tell we were thinking alike. I was just gonna say try that. Now, one thing to notice is that the computer is not very smart. So when you hit the reset, it will put into place whatever stitch is last. So she has a running stitch and a tatami stitch. It just ignores the running stitch and does the tatami stitch.
I don't know whether we'll have time to do a spiral.
I know, I don't think so. But we can start it. You know,
Well,
do
I
a
think
simple one.
tinkering is long enough on this.
Okay, go ahead and tinker. Tinker away.
No, I think we should call tinkering off. There's
Oh.
enough. They've tinkered enough.
Oh, okay. Then go on.
I can't stand this one.
The tatami, I know. It's annoying to you.
Click on save.
Okay.
Okay, would you throw out or get lower or get out of my sight the repeat 10, please?
Sure.
Okay. And you can dispose of, okay, and throw tatami away. Yeah. So, and would you clean the screen because I can't stand it? Reset, please.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. So let's make a okay. Click on the polygon. Okay, that's nice. What we're going to do now is make a hexagonal spiral. And what that means for us, well, maybe I should show you. I can't do it. You have to do it. Let's instead do what I have written up. Let's change the 6 to a 4 and do a pop. And now reset and polygon. Click on polygon. Yeah, a square. So let's open Polygon up, edit it. And move it up. Okay, or leave it. I don't care. I just wish I were doing it. It's hard for me to tell you what to do. What we are going to do with this is we're going to tell. All right, you can close that up. It's really in the way. Say cancel or okay, doesn't matter. Okay, let's look at this repeat 3 thing. Click on it, please. Okay, so it makes a triangle. What we want to do is make, let's make a variable. Go to variables. And let's make a variable called size. And say okay. And stick that size in the move, into move. And pull out a set. And put it on top of repeat. And select size, and let's make the size be 100. Good. Now, we want to, we're going to repeat this 100 times. Okay, and what we're going to do is change size. So see where it says in the variables palette, change? Put that after turn, inside the repeat. Yep. And let's change size by 1. Okay, click on reset. Do you see what's going to happen? Well, you'll see. Click on size, set size. Okay.
So small you can't see it.
The change of size is so small.
Yeah,
Yes.
make it 5.
What we're going to do instead is we're going to let's change the size to 10.
At the top of the code. Yep, right there.
Instead of 100, make it 10. And you can leave the change size to 10 also.
Okay.
Click on reset.
Click on it.
Yes, please.
Oh, wow.
Well, 100 is the, what are you clicking?
No.
Okay, let's repeat it 50 times.
Eh,
Or do a reset view. I mean, reset view under the, yeah, no, let's do it 50 times, but also reset
Reset
view,
view.
please.
I did. It is reset.
Okay, do a reset in the, oh God,
Mhm.
I wish I were doing this.
It's okay, Cynthia, just let them take their time.
It's me. Okay, try 25. Oh, I know what. The input to change, make it 5. Leave repeat 50 and go to change and make that 5. And now reset and run it. What a difference, huh?
Oh, it's pretty.
So this is what we want you to fool with. It is pretty. What happens if we want to change 3 in the turn 360 divided by 3 to 4? Click on reset and then, yep. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Change it to 6. 6 is one of my favorites.
Well, I think it'll.
Oh, wow.
So in fact, in this one, I would make the change be smaller.
Yeah, you can make it like 3.
Nice.
Is that not nice? Yes. So
we've given you something to play with, but it's almost noon.
please, yes, save this.
Because we'll start with this next time we meet.
I think you, oh yeah.
You've got it.
Why is it when you save, you don't have anything saved?
I don't know. I haven't figured that one
Because
out
you
yet.
haven't logged in.
Oh, I
Oh
thought
my
I was
goodness.
logged in.
So this gets saved as an XML? or
Yeah,
something?
why don't you download it? Go to the file symbol next to the on the left-hand side. Oh, you got it. Good. You've got it.
See, both of them got saved, both the Polygon and the other as an XML. And the way you read that in to your workspace is you import it. You go up to the file menu, go up to file.
This one?
Yep.
Yes, hold it
Oh,
down
and import.
and import. Now let go. Oh, and there you go to downloads and you see there it is, those 2.
Mm-hmm. And then when I open it, it'll be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. And so you could log in and then save it in the
Again. Okay.
in the
Perfect.
cloud.
In your own folder. Yeah.
So
Thank
let's
you.
help you do that. Log in. Have you signed up?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
then-
why I thought I was in.
So you have, see, the good thing is you have to leave the site, but you've got this saved as an XML.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. So
Now go up there and import. Yeah. Yep. Click there.
Nice.
Open.
ta-da! Now save it.
Now save.
Okay.
You think?
You got the idea. So,
Hey man, how did you save it? No. Go up there, open it. I want to see how you saved it. Okay. Save as. And let's see if it's there, please. Save
Yeah,
as.
it's right here.
What?
It's right
Oh,
here.
okay. Okay. Thank you. I just want to
problem.
check. Okay.
it's good to double check. So Cynthia, Sophia did something she was proud about. Can we have her share?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll stop.
Okay.
What's that
All right.
black stuff that happened?
Sophia, share us what you're proud of that you did.
All right, let's see. Can you see it?
It's still where, oh, wow.
Oh, nice. Oh, very nice. What is
That
it?
is really
I don't know
nice.
what it is, but I share.
This
This is
is
about
really cool.
this is about where I got lost today, but I'll go back and watch the videos and I'll be okay.
Okay. So Sophia,
didn't
do you
get
have
lost,
a,
but
do
you
you
did
have a
this.
compute, do you have a sewing machine?
I do. And we at my school we have an embroidery, a brother embroidery machine that we bought. And we actually did turtle stitch with our 8th graders, but very basic things where they were just finding finding already made designs and just modifying them.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm taking this so we can help them do them from scratch.
Oh, yeah, because this would be really beautiful. Oh, except it's large. You're going to move 100 at the top, put 100 in, and then move 50 steps on the second one. Okay, so
I've
now
done it.
reset.
Okay, and then I wanted to ask, do you notice like
Too small, Susan.
okay, do you notice like
No. Don't make it big like that. That's just screen.
oh, I know, but I wanted to ask a question. Can you see my cursor moving?
Yes.
Do you notice how it looks like, I guess it's an optical illusion, right? That these
Yes.
aren't connected.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the beauty of doing these things. You get a lot of surprising effects. Now, what I would do to understand this is pull out the insides of repeat 5. Yeah, well, no. Oh,
Just
No?
leave that back in.
put it back together.
Okay.
I pull out the whole thing, the outside. Okay. And now I would pull down, turn 360 divided by 5 divided by 2. Pull it down. Thank you. Now I would click on reset and I'd run this. Now I would
Run the second one.
pull down, repeat. Thank you. Now turn, click on turn. Okay. And now click on the other things. Click. Interesting. Now, see, I would, yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, now you're getting something even more different and more cool.
Yeah, it looks like a face, a nose, eyes.
Oh, it does, Cynthia.
It looks
All
like
you need is a mouth.
it looks like Elmo.
Or it looks like a shirt with a tie.
Yeah.
You see the collar?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it could be that too.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
like
that's
the nose.
cool.
I like
will-
the-
I did have one question if there's time, or if not,
Sure. Ask your question.
when you're doing let me see. Oh, I don't have it up here. I'll wait. Let me get my thoughts together and then I'll.
but do you
Okay,
see
well,
what
we'll meet during the week.
do you
okay.
see? Well, I think people are interested, Susan. But do you
Okay,
see,
cool.
Susan, do you see how interesting it is to pull your design apart?
Yes.
And just to see what and now put it together and see what one phase does. See, do a reset. I love what this did, but now do that, and now do it again, and again, and again. Whoops.
Oh, by accident, you got a really cool design. That's nice.
Well, anyway, it is very nice, and you can get something different depending on, yeah, what you do, what the inputs are.
There
Yeah.
you go. You got it.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch it go slow.
Well, thank you for all your help today. I appreciate it.
Okay, Etta, you have something to share. Let's see.
Sort of a riff on.
Oh, that's a nice use of the tatami stitch. Is that what you used?
It's actually the satin stitch.
Oh, satin stitch.
Yeah.
Oh, even better.
But so she made one side of the point be one side be another stitch.
You have a machine.
Yeah. So
Okay.
actually, I had a question, Susan. So if you wanted to put this on a T-shirt as opposed to make just this, patch,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
do you still use the backing, or do you? I mean, what do you
Yes.
do? So
Yes.
is the backing
Yes, a
enough to be uncomfortable?
stabilizer. And I found for t-shirts, there's two problems. You not only need a stabilizer to stabilize
Yeah.
the fabric, but the fabric on a t-shirt is stretchy.
Yeah.
So my recommendation is to use something called tearaway adhesive stabilizer. So it has some adhesive on it. You put it on the back, you peel it and you put it on the back. And then when you're done, you can just tear it away. You don't have to trim it.
Okay.
That works really, really well.
Great.
Okay, well,
We'd love to see what you print, what you embroider.
yes. So I'm just going
I have better luck.
What?
before we
Sorry,
go.
I was going to say
wanna-
with
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say with t-shirts, I have better luck using a wash away stabilizer on the top as well sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, you can use both. I wouldn't use just the wash away on the top.
No, I
would,
use like a soft and stay on the bottom and then the wash away on top.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly. A lot of people recommend that. I don't do it because I'm lazy and I have to embroider the t-shirts of like 200 kids because the culinary, I teach at a vocational high school. So the culinary people want their coats and the facilities folks want their t-shirts and the hospitality folks want their t-shirts. So I eliminate that step. But the adhesive stuff, especially if you're working with young people, they are really bad at centering stabilizers and putting them in the hoops. So I just get this adhesive stuff and it works really well. Okay, I'm just going to go really quickly, 1 minute. What can you do with a spiral? We haven't done this yet, but you can swirl them. Here's another design that Cynthia did where she took a satin stitch and increased its width each iteration.
That's a nice idea.
Isn't this pretty with different kinds of squares? And she used this amazing thread from Madeira. I'm going to order some. I love the earth tones in this variegated thread. All right. And then I did a design and it's with my little wooden frame, but I just did a circle of spirals.
So go home and then get on your Xbox.
Now, one thing that I do, I really like to do, I was just going to show you one product. Grandmas in Japan make these wound thread tamari balls with little bells in them for their young people. Now, where is mine? Oh, here it is. So I made this, and when I was teaching classes, I had people doing samplers. This is my version of a sampler. And if you can hear, it has a little bell inside. Now I'm going to show you two things that hexagon turns out really nice with rainbow variegated thread. And you can see the width between the different iterations. So it really looks like a spiral. If you make the number, the change by number really small, like Bela, you did 1, I think at first. This is a triangle with like 1, but I used a metallic variegated thread for it. So I thought you would be interested in seeing that. Okay, we won't have Tea and Turtle Stitch next week, but we will, kind of both. Every second Sunday, there's a global meetup of sort of old timer turtle stitchers and new ones too. And with Andrea from Austria, who actually, this turtle stitch was her idea. And there'll be some really interesting things going on. It's from 10 to about 11:30, and you can meet people from all over the world. And then we'll start up again with spirals on the 17th. Cool.
This is a monthly meeting. It's got a funny name, which is second Sunday, but it's a monthly meeting.
Yes. All right.
Thank
Well, you all
guys
have a
again.
great day.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you.
Wait.
Cynthia.
I have to put my video. I forgot I turned my video off. Okay. I like that.
Thank you.
Have a great day now. And let's see, who is it? Sophia, we'll get together. Bye-bye.
Susan,
Yes.
can I send you a few? I had sent the message before, but can I send you a few different things that I want to work on this in the next 2 weeks? Because I haven't been able to concentrate on this yet. So I wanted to know if I could send a few.
Absolutely. We could Zoom together.
You know what? I'll let you know if I have time for that.
Okay. Otherwise, just send them to me and
Well, send me a copy too.
I
yeah.
will try my best.
Cynthia likes that, so that's good.
Okay, so I'm
Thank
gonna,
you, Elaine, and thank you for making the link to the book for
Where,
me.
Elaine, were there people on?
how would I get in touch with you, Susan, if I wanted to Zoom with you?
You just you know the emails you get from me?
Sure.
That's me.
Okay. So just
So you
so
can
just
do
text
that.
you, huh? I mean, just email you.
Yeah, just email me.
Okay, perfect. Thanks a lot, Susan. Have a
Okay,
great day.
bye-bye.
Bye, Cynthia.
Bye.
So there are 9 people on YouTube.
What were there? I couldn't hear
Nine.
you. What?
Nine people on YouTube. And
Yeah, there were
then
about
I
20
think
folks today.
I think more
yeah, and
people.
11 on Zoom, so 20 is correct. Is there a feedback? Is that what's happening?
I
Hello?
don't hear